Hey everyone! I thought I would give you an honest review of Gemini. For those of you who don't know, Gemini is basically a program you can do on your tablet, on your laptop, on your phone even. It's even an app that is basically a substitution for speech therapy. First of all, what is Gemini? Well, it is a language learning process where you've got a person speaking, and as they're saying the word that they're defining, pictures of that word will come up. And they do this with all kinds of different words, and they will say it very slowly, very deliberately, and their target audience is obviously people who are learning to speak. We let Jonah look at it, and he was instantly hooked. I saw some of the criticisms before we tried it was that their kids just weren't interested. Well, with Jonah, when he first saw, I mean, we had it on our computer, which is like a 27-inch screen, and when he saw it, he thought it was hilarious to see somebody's mouth so up close and pronouncing the words so slowly. And so he thought it was great, and he still does. So he will pay attention to every single one. He doesn't get bored and walk away. Sometimes we do have it on just as background, and he doesn't have to be watching it all the time and for Gemini to be working. So some criticisms of it: it's very spendy, $90 a month. They say on their website that they do offer scholarships if you're not able to pay that. I don't know how it works with insurance. I don't know how it works with different coverages if scholarship is not available to you, but we're just paying it outright right now. That's what we've got. And also, the website is a tad hard to navigate. It just is. Just trying to set it up, trying to get to your kid's dashboard. I mean, it takes a lot of steps to get that set up. And then once you do have it set up, you can download it to your different devices. So you can download different videos and then play them on whatever device you want. And just a disclaimer, I did not set it up how they recommend you set it up. Matter of fact, I didn't actually read how we're supposed to set it up. I just wanted to see if Jonah would watch the content. And then I put him on, and that's what we've been doing. So those are the criticisms. So what's good about Gemini? Well, for us at least, I can't speak for everybody. For us, Jonah's vocabulary has taken off. And I can't attribute it all to Gemini because some of the words that Jonah is saying now aren't actually on Gemini at all. Some of the things that it teaches, it's not just vocabulary. They will do motions like stopping. So if somebody is running, they'll say run, and then the person will be running, and then they'll say stop, and then that person will stop. So it's mimicking real life. And after watching this over and over again, I noticed one time, probably the second or third week that we were using it, Jonah was running from me, and I said stop, and he stopped. And I thought that was so great because he'd been seeing that in the video, and then I said sit down, like it said in the video, and he sat down. So that's obviously going to be huge. If you can get your kid to stop and sit down with just saying it and not having to chase them, I mean, that's huge. And it's got a potty training video, which Jonah loves to watch. We haven't started potty training yet, but we got a potty chair out, and he knew exactly what he needed to do. He needed to sit down on it, and we gave him lots of praise for sitting down on it. We're just not ready to start potty training yet. I don't want to cross that bridge. We will in a bit, just not now. And what else? Oh, there was a stop sign. We were coming out of school, and we were going across the street, and there was a stop sign, and I heard him just say stop, because that's a shape on the Gemini program, and he is equating it to a real life stop sign. So it's using the stop sign on the video, and he equated that to the stop sign on the street, and he said stop, just like they do in the video. So there are obvious benefits to it. I would say that the benefits far outweigh the criticisms about it, because in the long run, these are life skills. I mean, these are skills that he's going to be able to hopefully master and use the rest of his life. So the frequency that we use Gemini with Jonah is basically with every meal and whenever else he wants to have it on. And I let him pick which one he wants to use and which one he wants to watch. And sometimes I'll pick it for him if I think that he's, been watching the same one for a while. I think it actually says on the website to change the video up if they start stimming on it. To me, he can do whatever he wants as far as speech goes. Any speech is good for me. So I try to switch it up just because it's kind of like, watching the same movie or Daniel Tiger episode over and over and over again. It gets on my nerves. So I'll switch it up on him just to see if he likes another one, and there's not been one that he didn't like. So in the end, I mean, we've only been doing it for 2 months, and he's probably gone from a 2-word vocabulary to probably 25 or 30-word vocabulary. And I can't attribute it all to Gemiini because, like I said, a lot of the words aren't on Gemiini, but it is teaching him how to create the word sounds. How to move his mouth to make the sounds that he wants to make. And he likes to do it. So that's my honest opinion, and I would highly recommend using Gemiini. Okay? Thanks.
Eyes. Eyes. Eyes.
I. Yeah.
Mouth.
Mouth.
Teeth.
Milk. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. You want to pick? Did you pick the potty training one again? Hi. You did it! That is what you said. Good job, Jojo.
I go pee-pee.
Inside out.
I dump the
Yeah.
potty into the toilet.
This one?
Octagon. 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 Octagon.
Stop.
Stop.
Nine. Eight. Eight. Nine.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Waving. She is waving. I am waving.
Uh-oh. I did it! Yay!
Dancing. She is dancing.
You doing your dance?
Dancing. She
Yes,
is
sir.
dancing.
Doing
Baby. Baby. Baby.
Because we go bye-bye? We need to clean up. Yeah, we're both bye. So yeah, so we need to clean up, don't we? Clean up. Clean up.
Hugging. They are hugging. Hugging. They are hugging.
Dad, hungry? Hungry. Yeah,
Square.
hungry. Yeah.
Into the toilet.
Toenail.
Yeah. Face ones.
Toilet.
Uh-huh. Shoulder.
I dump the potty. I go pee-pee.
Hi, Jojo.
I wipe in the front. Stand up. I throw the toilet paper away. I dump the potty into the toilet.
Na Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.